Seraphina woke with the sun. Its warmth touched her face. A new day began. It was time for her journey. She had always searched for something more. Her heart yearned for truth. The world felt full of shadows. She knew she had to find her own light. Seraphina stood and took a deep breath. The morning air was fresh and cool. The world was waking up around her. She was ready to begin. Seraphina walked towards the east, her heart filled with anticipation for the day ahead. The rising sun bathed her path in gold, casting a warm, ethereal glow that seemed to promise new beginnings. Each step she took felt lighter than the last, as if the earth itself was encouraging her forward. She was on the right path, a path that felt destined and true, guiding her towards something greater. The world was alive with colour and sound, a symphony of nature that played just for her. Birds sang in the trees, their melodies weaving through the air like a delicate tapestry. A gentle breeze whispered through the leaves, carrying with it the scent of fresh morning dew. Seraphina felt connected to everything around her, as if she were a part of the very fabric of nature. As she walked, Seraphina noticed things she hadn't before, small wonders that had always been there, waiting to be seen. A tiny flower pushing through the earth, its delicate petals reaching for the sky. The intricate pattern of a spider's web glistening with morning dew, a testament to nature's artistry. The world was full of wonder, a never-ending source of inspiration and beauty waiting to be discovered. The sun climbed higher in the sky. The light grew stronger. It seemed to penetrate Seraphina's very being, revealing her deepest thoughts and feelings. She realized she had been living in fear. Fear of failure, fear of loneliness, fear of the unknown. This fear had kept her from truly living. But the light showed her something else too. It showed her strength. It showed her courage. It showed her the power of her own heart. Seraphina stopped and closed her eyes. She took a deep breath, feeling the cool morning air fill her lungs. She felt the warmth of the sun on her face, a gentle caress that seemed to reach deep into her soul. But this warmth wasn't just from the sun. It was a sensation that resonated from within her, a glow that had been there all along. It was coming from within her as well, a radiant energy that she had never fully acknowledged before. She realized that the light she had been searching for was not something outside of herself. It wasn't in the distant horizons or the lofty peaks. It was a part of her, an intrinsic part of her being that had always been there, waiting patiently to be recognized. It had always been there, waiting to be discovered. This inner light was her true essence, her guiding star. Seraphina opened her eyes and smiled. The world around her seemed brighter, more vibrant. She was filled with a sense of peace and joy she had never felt before. She was finally awake. She had found her inner light, and it illuminated her path forward. The sun began its slow descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. Seraphina found herself at the edge of a vast forest, a place she had always been drawn to, but never dared to enter. The trees stretched out before her, dark and mysterious, their silhouettes creating an intricate pattern against the fading light. But Seraphina was no longer afraid. She had spent years searching for peace and had finally realized that it was within her all along. She knew that even in the darkest of places, her inner light would always guide her. The forest, once a symbol of fear, now felt like a sanctuary. She was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The forest was no longer an obstacle, but a path to self-discovery. Seraphina took a deep breath, feeling the cool, crisp air fill her lungs, and stepped into the forest. Each step felt like a new beginning. She was not sure where she was going, but the uncertainty was exhilarating. The forest whispered secrets of the unknown, inviting her to explore. But she knew she was on the right path. With every step, she felt more connected to the world around her and to herself. The journey had just begun. Seraphina's journey is a reminder to us all. The journey to inner truth is a journey we must each take for ourselves. Listen to your heart, trust your intuition, and never be afraid to follow your own path. The light is waiting for you. Will you answer its call?
Please subscribe for more spirit stories.